Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome to Momma from Scratch. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some DIY Christmas decor ideas. It's never too early to start planning for Christmas and creating things for Christmas. I feel like I know some of you might think I'm rushing things, but let me tell you, I am not. Enjoy the season that you are in. I just wanted to start sharing these Christmas DIY decor ideas with you guys because everything is out at the stores and you guys know it goes super quickly, especially if it's going to be a Dollar Tree DIY, which is what today's video is. I hope that you guys will enjoy it, so be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, because I absolutely love to motivate you and inspire you to unleash your creativity on a budget. I'm just super excited for this holiday season. So let's go ahead and get started.
So for this DIY, the inspiration is this sign from Walmart. Now the first thing I did was just flip over this outdoor stake sign, and then we're just going to be prying off. You could probably pull them off, I just didn't want it to break. Then remove any excess glue and tags. And then I noticed it was a little bit fuzzy, so I just took a little bit of sandpaper and got that off to make it a nice smooth surface for our paint. Then I just took the white paint and I put a lot more in the middle, and then as I got down to the outside edges, I went ahead and just feathered it or dry brushed it on. You just don't want to press too hard. You want to just kind of feather that on. That way it has a nice aged look to it. And then again, I did this for the same thing for the black paint. Once the paint has dried, go ahead and take that stake that the signs came on, and then we're just going to measure out where we want it, and I just snapped it. You could use a saw to get a nice clean cut, but it wasn't a biggie to me. It broke fairly easy. Then I'm just figuring out how I want them to lay, and based off of the inspiration for this, they kind of overlap each other. So I just added some hot glue. You could use E6000 if you're going to be having this outside if you need to, and then just place those on the board. And then I went ahead after I glued that down, because the staples were still hanging out just a little bit, I flipped it over and then just hammered that down to make sure that it would stay there. So if you don't have good handwriting, you can obviously trace the lettering that you printed out with chalk and then rub that down onto the black surface, and you'll see like a little print for you to follow. I decided to freehand this. The font is really nice. I just used Word and went on there and printed out what I liked. You do whatever fits your style the best, so use something to trace it on or freehand it. It's completely up to you. Next, I went in with some silver paint and I started making some snowflakes in various spots, some larger and some smaller. And then I took the glitter and applied that over the silver paint to help it sparkle a little bit, since it is Christmas and I just like a little bit of sparkle on there. Now, Dollar Tree does have these little plaid bows that you could use for this, which I actually think looks really nice with the red, but I decided to make my own bow with the lace and burlap ribbon for a little bit more on the neutral side. I'm going to be sharing with you two different ideas for this, so stick around to the end, that way you can see the other idea. This is a wired ribbon, which is really easy to work with. I just made it wide enough on the edges to cover up my the part that's holding the two signs together, because it'll just cover that up. And then I just went ahead and glued that down. I took the edges and folded them in, and then you can cut this either direction. You're just going to cut basically a triangle out of it, and it makes a pretty V in the bottom of it. And then I decided to add a little bit of the red crystals that they have, or whatever rhinestones you want to call those, and then just glue that around. And I added that on top of the ribbon in a few different spots to make it look really pretty and just add that little bit of red touch to it. This one I cut down one of these stones and then split it up the middle so it kind of spread apart just a teeny bit. And then I have this white and gold ribbon that I really liked as well, and I decided to add this on top of the lace to bring in just a little bit more of the neutral and add a little bit of that gold touch. And all of this ribbon is from Dollar Tree, and I just really like the way everything kind of came together for this look. You can do whatever you like for this. I ended up using some rope on the back to hold the sign up. If you want to hang it, you could use whatever you would like. I just used rope because that's what I had on hand. And this is how this one came out. I really love the way this looks. You could add more red to it. You could write whatever you would like for this. It doesn't have to say Merry Bride, it could say Merry Christmas. Next idea is to use a floral sprig and add a little bit more red to it. So for this, Dollar Tree does carry both of these. I actually picked up this floral sprig at Walmart. It is 98 cents, but Dollar Tree does have sprigs right now. I just can't find them at my store. And I just took the chevron wired ribbon here and folded it over, and then the sprig, I just bent that on the bottom so it slides right over, and then you can just secure that with E6000 or hot glue, your choice here. But it makes it great if you can interchange this anytime you want to or change the look of it. And then again, I added a little bit of that white and gold ribbon on top of the chevron. So this was the sign that I was trying to replicate, and I think I came pretty darn close. I actually like my version better. You guys can let me know down in the comments. It cost me about $2 to make this. I absolutely loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, because I have lots more ideas coming for you. And remember, if you decide to make anything, tag me on Instagram. I love seeing what you guys make. I hope you all have an awesome day. Check the playlist for even more DIYs and inspiration, and I'll see you guys in the next one.